But hey, you know what's not going to fall in sales this year? Deadpool and Wolverine, because they released a new trailer. See, I segued us into that. And
Finally,
now,
trailer.
now here's the thing, guys. Did you know that this trailer proved that Marvel bad?
Oh,
I mean, they took away the shoulder pads. Yeah.
Yep.
You're talking about that. I thought I was like, wait, what? People were like saying that Marvel's back again because of the trailer.
No. Yes, but now they're bad because they took the. Well, I mean, people were like, all I want is him to not have the sleeves for one scene. Marvel's like, okay, here he is. No sleeves. And they're like, but they took the pads off. I don't like it. And also, where's the mask? It's like, you idiots.
I mean, I'm going to be the contrarian here. I am firmly on the side of it should have kept the shoulder pads.
I don't care either way. Like,
I do. It throws the entire thing off.
It does, but you can tell
so weird.
You can tell that they're straight up ripped off, right? Like his.
I mean, you can, but then we're going back to he has the sleeves because not Wolverine has skin cancer. Hugh Jackman has skin cancer, right? He can't be out in the sun too long. Then bam, here he is, sleeveless. Like you didn't have to rip it off with the shoulder pad.
I think we're going to see it with the shoulder pads as well, and then they're going to get.
I don't think we are. Well, I mean, we could, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I am.
Yeah.
It doesn't look horrendous. I still like it. I feel like they're hiding the cow a bit too much.
For all we know, maybe the CG isn't even finished because we've seen that before. Like, if you go back and watch the first trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy, it's the most glaring one where so much was not finished and there's so many missing bits and pieces on everything. So,
sure. But...
Yeah, the only thing for me is that I would have wanted it to be the brown and yellow suit instead of
but you can save the brown and yellow for the main MCU, can't you?
100%.
You could even have Jackman in it because there's no doubt going to be more than one Wolverine in this.
I would say, looking at this, it's for me anyway. It was pretty interesting because that it's like we were talking before. It's not a particular Wolverine. It's some other different Wolverine that let his Earth, I guess, die for some apparent reason, and that he's the one.
Because he never put on the suit for 20 years. That's why.
It's true. Now, I do want to bring this up because it's an interesting, I guess, note that I've seen. Some people are pissed. They're like, it's not the Wolverine from the X-Men films I watched. I'm like, none of the Wolverines are the ones that you've watched. Like, the original trilogy Wolverine is not the same one from Origins. It's not the same one that appears in Days of Future Past. It's not the same one from The Wolverine or Logan. They're all different because they never had a set timeline or continuity.
Well, no, it's because
it's supposed to be the same one.
That's the whole problem. It's supposed to be the same one where they tried to shove the timelines to fix them, but never could.
And they never did. So it's like, I don't care about any of that. And the big complaint, people are still pissed that they're not revealing the mask. I'm pretty sure the mask is in some of these sequences. They're just doing the trickery. Like the scene where him and Deadpool walk out onto the street. He 100%
that. That's a super real shot. Yeah.
Like it's so.
If it's not there, I will be very surprised in that.
If it's not there, I will make Paul eat another shoe. Okay.
Like outside of the suit discourse, the only other thing I did see some negativity towards was the Ant-Man base for with his head.
Oh, that's awesome.
People were assuming that it was Hank, and that Hank couldn't catch it.
I love how people assume that just from seeing a helmet and a skull. Like, cool.
I know that's the thing because they assume it's not Scott, that it's Hank, and that's the reason why. Marvel
Grady.
Yeah, Marvel allowed it because they hate Hank.
Well, I do also find it because remember, in Loki, there was the sequence with the Yellow Jacket helmet that was also in the Void. So it's kind of cool to know that maybe both of them battled it out, and Cassandra ended up taking the Ant-Man helmet, and that's her traveling base or whatever. There's a lot of cool stuff. Body. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like the comic, right?
There's that really wide shot of was it Alioth, the big smoke thing?
Yeah.
Name. You actually see the full length of the Ant-Man just lying there.
And also this revealed a lot more cameos than I thought they would, because obviously they're saving the big guns for the final film, like the X-Men and all that. But like showing Azazel, the Russian, Lady Deathstrike, I'm like, that's really cool. Like it's definitely pushing this whole cameo fest that they teased, you know?
It is, but then people is all, why are they wasting it? And I'm like, well, they're variants. Doesn't really
Yeah, who
matter in the grand
cares?
scheme of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I like that people picked up on was behind Cassandra is a wheelchair. And it's like, is someone in that? You can't tell if someone's sitting in it, or is she just like taking the piss out of Charles and
Well,
Right.
they
moving
did
around
duke
and that
it out in the womb, so I assume
They
she's
did,
just taking piss.
Yeah. Yep. They sure
I can't
did.
lie. I hope they show that, like in her setup. Like, please show that moment.
I hope they, for that sequence though, they de-age Patrick Stewart 80 years to look like a baby,
Yep,
and he's just in there duking it out.
There was that one, I guess, little Easter egg that they had for Liefeld. I think it was when they were
Yeah.
Yeah,
slow walking.
Liefeld's just feet or something.
Yeah,
It should have
And
gone with
I-
only feet.
and like
so close.
I should have looked it up even further, but some news reporters actually asked his input for that. I needed to go see the article. I was like,
Yeah.
why
He
would
said-
you even ask him that?
Right. He said like he knew about it, and he's the one that had to approve it. So he knew it was coming. It's like good. He's got a sense of humor at least, you know, like he knows he can't draw feet or hands or draw. So it's,
He's still a comics gator though, isn't he?
oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, well.
even though he said he retired from writing Deadpool anymore, he still does.
Yeah, but
appearances
Life
and
Us
stuff.
is a lot of things and doesn't matter. Right?
Yeah, he's like Duffman of the Marvel universe. Liefeld says
I
a
was
lot of
gonna
things.
say he's a matey boy who directed Suicide Squad.
Oh, Ayer.
David Ayer, that's the one. Yeah, says he's done, but just doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That's him. So, I don't know. Like, this trailer to me was sort of like the one that we needed. If they could have
Yeah,
somehow amalgamated this one and the last one together, I get why they didn't, because each one is tailored to each individual character. But if you watch both of these trailers, this definitely seems like it's the Wolverine and Deadpool movie and not the other way around, you know? Like it kind of seems like it's
I get that. Yeah, but I suppose it's called and Wolverine, right? So
Right,
the teaser's
yeah.
Deadpool, but everyone knows, and they know you're going for Wolverine, right?
Exactly. Yep.
And you're going for Wolverine with Deadpool, so yeah, I'm fine with it. It's cool.
Yeah, same. Like I thought the trailer was honestly great. I thought it does a great job of leaning into teasing things and the story and leaving a lot of mystery. Unlike some other Marvel trailers in recent years, which is like, oh, you guys really Sony'd this one, didn't you? Like they just fully went into it, and this
That's
doesn't.
part of the deal. Sony's got to cut a trailer here and there.
Oh, we're just gonna take 5 seconds from every 5 minutes of the film, stitch it together in sequential order, and there's your trailer. It's like, guys, that's just the movie. Don't cut trailers like this.
And we'll put
Oh,
the ending of the trailer at the start of the trailer to let you know the trailer's about to begin.
love it. Exactly. It's genius marketing.
I need to know who decided that was going to be a thing, because they need a punch in the face.
Let's just be clear. It's Rothman. It's got to be Rothman.
Probably.
Yeah. So there we go, everybody. We'll talk more about the next trailer as it drops probably in a month. But now,
Hopefully they fix the suit, because I'm going to be.
we'll see.